Hello, welcome back to Mass Effect with Kat Shepard. As you can see, we're on the Citadel here. We just talked to the ambassador a little bit ago. He's gone off to arrange a meeting with the council to try to get Saren's Spectre status revoked, since Saren led the attack on Eden Prime. And they're waiting for the CSEC investigation to finish up before they decide what to do. But we got to go meet with them. Before we met with them, this is Shepard's first time on the Citadel, and she had a little time in between meeting with Udina and by the time the council is going to have its meeting. So she decided to come over here and find out what the story is with this consort over here. And we're going to head over to the council, but take a little sightseeing on the way. Oh.
Hard to believe the Krogan were once seen as the saviors of the galaxy.
If you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big, right?
I guess so. Why not? Yep, sure do. I need to bring Garrus and Rex over here because they, throughout the game, if you bring Garrus and Rex around with you, they're constantly at loggerheads with each other. They're about the only guys who really just interact with each other. And they're not friends, which is interesting because by the time you get to Mass Effect 3 Citadel DLC, Rex on the car ride over to the archive says, well, don't hang out with them too long or pretty soon you'll be making friends with Sari. It's like, well, what's more surprising is you're friends with a Turian.
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
You know, art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
Yeah, I said earlier that organics are total morons, because here they are, they've set up their galactic government, and they've been setting up their galactic government for the last billion years on this space station they don't know squat about. That's moronic move number one. But, you know what? The Reapers are complete morons as well. Here's this mass relay sitting right in the middle of the Citadel. They didn't build it themselves. It's obviously easy to detect that this sucker's not just a statue. And why would they just leave this statue sitting there anyway? I mean, Kaidan here can tell it's not just a statue.
Big place.
Kaidan, tell me about the humming.
Sure is peaceful here. Big place.
Oh, tell me about the humming, Kaidan. Anyway, I mean, the Reapers are complete morons. Everybody in this galaxy is a complete moron. They're all just stupid as sin. Then none of them deserve to live.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
I don't know.
Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers.
Let's play around on the grass. Have a little picnic under the trees. Kaidan, did you bring some wine? Bring a little picnic basket, Kaidan? No?
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
Really? Well, yes, there's something being hid. The fact that this is a frickin' mass relay. Oh, by the way, let me get this mass transit thing onto my... Alright, I want to make sure that's available to me.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Please do not disturb the keepers.
Just have to annoy Avina. Why can't we see outside?
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Yeah. I'm with Ash on this one. How come there's not like those windows that we're going to shoot out eventually? What's going on here?
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the council.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
No. How likely is that? Not likely at all, man.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
I love it how this one traumatized dock worker can come up with the name of Saren just out of thin air and accuse this Turian named Saren. He probably doesn't even know any Turian names, and that's not reliable testimony. And yet this audio tape that Tally came up with that could have been easily forged is irrefutable evidence. It's just ay.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
I think her eyes are a little bit too blue. Should be a little bit darker, I think.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
I think all three of those say the same.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Yeah, we can't apparently look up Garrus's phone number. Can't do a search for him on the extranet. I mean, we've got to go to this drunken loser to find out where this guy is instead of just, you know, using the usual methods of consulting, you know, the extranet and asking, oh, so where is he? You know? It's dope. All right. Let's go this way. Actually, the top and the bottom ones say the exact same thing.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
I don't know if this would fit her or not, but not sure I even remember or if I've ever even heard this one. I usually, if I'm going to reply, I go that way.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests, too.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
So how do you get Spectre training if there is no Spectre training? I don't know. Because you're just born as one. And that applies to Garrus too. He went off to, if you take him down the renegade path, he goes into Spectre training. Or actually, no, he was being groomed as a Spectre in your investigate dialogues here in Mass Effect 1. It's like, well, how can that be? You're born.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
I should go. Actually, I think I should go. It's almost 20 minutes. It's 19 minutes now. So I should go. And we'll be back in the next episode where we're going to go meet with this scumbag Harkin. Until then, have a nice day.